Hello my peeps. This Algebra Nation video will cover the right side of page 52 and all of page 53.
Alright, we're going to find slope from either graphs or points or an equation. So we've got a whole bunch of different ways you're going to be asked about slope. First of all, though, let's go ahead and look at it and see what slope will look like. So the thing about slope, slope measures like a graph's speed. Basically, what is going on from left to right. Do we have a positive slope? Are we increasing? Do we have a negative slope? Are we decreasing? Do we have zero slope? We're just kind of coasting along. Or do we have an undefined or no slope at all because it's vertical? Okay, it's vertical. Now, I do like to always mention, whenever you're looking at a line and trying to figure out slope, I've got one little study and tip for you. If you're not sure if the line is positive or negative, again, looking at a line, sometimes you get confused. If you're not sure, draw two vertical lines on each side. If the graph makes the letter N, it has a negative slope. And if the graph does not, then it's a positive slope. That's how I try and remember that. So again, check this out. We're going to start with, let's put a line up, let's start with a zero slope, right? Zero slope, there we go. Horizontal line has a zero slope. Now if we kind of, rotate it a little bit here, I want to show you what a negative slope looks like. There we go. And to double check, hey, it makes the letter N when you draw, of course, two lines on each side. Let's get rid of those. Let's go back to a zero slope again, start again. And now let me show you what a positive slope is going to look like. So line with a positive slope, there we go. And if you draw two lines again, it doesn't make the letter N. So that's how I want to show you, again, looking at it. I'll bring it back to zero again. There we go. So do you see? Which of these two graphs has a negative slope? If you're not sure, again, draw a line on either side. Does that make the letter N? No. That means that this has a positive slope. This makes the letter N, so this line has a slope that is negative. That's how you figure out positive versus negative. And that was one thing I wanted to start with slope. Now again, there's different ways to think of slope.
Ding! Boys and girls, we're now on page 53 of your workbook.
If you're asked for the slope of a graph, think rise over run. Again, think rise over run is one way to do this. So from these 2 points, and it can be any 2 points on the line, I'm going to rise and then run over. I'm going to rise 1 unit and run over 1, 2, 3 units. So that means the slope of this line from the graph is going to be rise 1 and run 3. But do be careful, make sure you double check if it's positive or negative. And looking at this line, I know, doesn't make the letter N, it's got a positive slope. However, remember that video that you just saw? That video within a video? What is the slope of the line below? Horizontal line. That would be a slope of what? Remember, M for slope would be 0. The reason why is because it doesn't rise at all and it just runs. Just runs, it's got a slope of 0. So again, horizontal lines will have a slope of 0. In this case, there's nowhere to rise. Try it. Go ahead.
I thought you said try a brain break. Because when you take the EOC in May, you got to bust out the moves like this kid. Oh yeah, got the lightning. You got to pretend the kid with the green lightsaber is the EOC. You got the blue lightsaber. Use the lightning, baby. Take down the EOC.
Pause the video, see if you can find the slope of this line and the next line. If you don't see it, then just go ahead and do this line. Pause now. Now in this case, from left to right, I'm going to actually not rise but fall, but same idea. I'm going to go down 1, 2 units, and to the right 1, 2, 3 units. So the slope M in this case is divided by 3, but remember, I went down, and the slope is negative 2/3. How about this one? The vertical line. The vertical line has what? No slope. The vertical line has no slope. I mean, think about it. Why is the slope of horizontal lines always 0? Why is the slope of vertical lines always, they call it undefined, okay? So there's no slope here, rather they call it the slope is undefined. Those are the questions I'm asking you, and that's what I want you to discuss. You can either post in the wall, or go ahead and discuss in class, whatever the case may be. But again, think about it. Why is the slope of a horizontal line always 0? Why is the slope of a vertical line always